Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Ruby, this is my lifestyle channel, and if you like what you see, it would mean the world to me if you could click that subscribe button down below. We are trying to reach 6K, that is the next goal here for this channel. My hair is freshly washed, as you can probably tell, because it's very like floppy and in my face, so I apologize for like the side bang that we had at the beginning of that intro. Speaking of subscribing though, if you want additional content from me as well, I do post daily on TikTok. I feel like I need to get better at kind of like shouting that out here on my YouTube channel. I post beauty, fashion, lifestyle content on there, as well as theater videos as well. I woke up this morning, I knew I wanted to film a makeup tutorial, but I didn't really know like what I wanted to film, and as I was getting ready, all of a sudden I was like, I want to play with color, which is funny considering it's fall, and usually I'm all about like the pumpkin spice looks and the black and brown smoky eyes. So I was looking at all of my palettes, kind of finding inspiration, and I decided that I wanted to do a purple fall smoky eye for you guys because I feel like it's definitely one of the most wearable colors when it comes to makeup for the fall, and I actually really love the way that it turned out. I feel like I'm having a really good makeup day. I'm gonna need to like film some extra content while we have this look going on. It's not overly dramatic to the point that I feel like a lot of people can't wear this. I actually feel like it's pretty appropriate for the daytime too, as well as transition into the evening, maybe with a little bit of a darker vampy lip. Without further ado though, I think we should just jump into this makeup tutorial. As always, I'm gonna have links for every single product that I used down below, but let's just get into it. Alright, so the first thing we're doing is we're going in with my La Roche-Posay tinted sunscreen. You guys know, instead of like your typical makeup primer, I always like to use something with SPF in it, and this is one of my favorite products, even on like no makeup days, but especially for the days that I'm doing a full glam, because it is slightly tinted, so it gives you a base with just like a little bit of coverage from the get-go. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. You guys know I love this stuff. It has a beautiful matte finish. It's like pretty much transfer proof. Like, I love this stuff because I know it's not going anywhere. It's not going to get on my clothes, other people's clothes. Like if I go to hug my boyfriend, he's not going to end up wearing my foundation. You know what I mean? So anyways, I'm going to be blending this out with a damp beauty sponge. For concealer everywhere but my under eyes, I'm going to be using the Dior Forever Skin Concealer. Was that right? It sounded wrong in my head. I'll link it down below. But I love this stuff. It's super easy to blend out. It's very, very full coverage, and it has like a nice kind of like satin finish. For underneath my eyes, for coverage but also a brightening effect, I'm going to be using the One Size concealer. This stuff, you guys, is seriously incredible. It does not crease underneath the eyes. I'm still just like so amazed because I really haven't ever found an under eye concealer that doesn't crease at all. So I feel like I totally hit the jackpot with this one. To set everything that we just applied to the face, I'm going to be using my Kosas Cloud Set Powder. And you guys know, recently I've been a little bit more careful with where I apply my powder. So I just like to focus it underneath the eyes, around my nose, because I do wear glasses, on the center of my chin, and then right on like the center of my forehead as well. Next, I'm going to be taking my Charlotte Tilbury Super Nudes face palette, and I'm going to be mixing the two bronzer shades together and applying that all over the face just to give it some depth and warm up the skin. Then taking one of MAC's like bouncy blushes in this really pretty kind of like rosy mauve color. I'm going to be applying this to the high points of my cheeks. And then I'm going to be using the kind of like blush topper shade from that same Charlotte Tilbury palette. And I'm just going to lightly tap it over the blush that we just applied. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the Tarte highlighter. You guys can tell I love this thing. I literally just ordered another one because I can't be without this highlighter. It is amazing. So I'm just applying this to the high points of my cheeks and then right above my brows as well. I'm going to kind of skip through this next part because you've seen it a million times, but I'm just applying some eyeshadow primer, and then I'm going in with my brow gel and my brow pencil to quickly just fill in my brows. Diving right into the eyes, first I'm going to use the ABH Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to be taking that matte light purple shade as our transition color. So I'm just going to be buffing this into the crease with a really kind of like wide fluffy brush from Morphe. And then diving into the Maddie Ziegler Morphe palette, I'm going to be using this really beautiful cranberry shade, taking it on a much more defined kind of like pointed crease brush, and I'm going to be applying this into the crease, but really also focusing on like that outer V and kind of brushing it onto the lower half of my lid as well. Then I'm just taking another clean fluffy brush from Morphe, and I'm using that to really kind of blend it all together. Going back into the Soft Glam palette, I'm going to be taking both of these colors, and I'm going to be starting with the darker kind of like shimmery cranberry color, and I'm just going to be patting this onto my lid, and then I'm going to take that lighter pink and just focus it on the center of my lid. So right where the light kind of like naturally hits your eye. Going back into the Morphe palette, I'm going to take this dark brown shade with just like a little bit of shimmer to it, and I'm going to focus that right on the outer V, so like right on that outer part of my crease. I'm highlighting the brow bone with just a matte kind of like bone shade that came in the Morphe palette, and then I'm dipping back into the cranberry shade and applying this on my lower lash line, really kind of smoking and smudging this out. For mascara, an oldie but a goodie, the L'Oreal Voluminous Original Mascara. I'm applying this to my top and bottom lashes. And then for setting spray, I'm using the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow setting spray, since I don't want anything too matte, since the foundation is already pretty matte. For lips, I'm going to start off with my YSL liquid lipstick. I've had this for forever, and it's just one of my favorite shades, but also one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas. It's seriously so good. It feels like water on the lips. It lasts all day. And then I'm finishing it off with the Hourglass Unreal Lip Gloss in the color Strike, I believe is what it's called. It's kind of like a burnt cinnamon color, and I'm just applying this right over the liquid lipstick to deepen it up a little bit. And then you are done, and you have your completed look. There you have it, guys. That is how I created this purple fall smoky eye. I really hope that you did enjoy this. If you want more makeup tutorials from me, let me know. I have been so inspired to just like completely dive back into makeup, and it's not that I feel like I've lost any skill, but I feel like I'm having to kind of like work on my skills a little bit right now just because it's been a hot second since I've done like so many makeup looks. But I'm having fun with it, and I'm actually really happy with the way that this look turned out today. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and also click that subscribe button down below. We are trying to reach 6K. That is the next goal here for this channel. Follow me on all of my other social media networks. The links are always in the downward below. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Clubhouse. Check out my Amazon shop. I knew I almost forgot something. But until my next video, I hope that you guys are staying safe, happy, and healthy. I love you all so much, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Okay? Bye, everybody.